Breaking: Netanyahu unveils plan to construct settlements in Gaza backed by a staggering investment of USD 5 billion. I'm going to keep the volume a little low on this. We'll probably start out a little high, but and then if I'll read it because I'm pretty sure it's in Israeli. So let's watch. I now come from the meetings with the British and German foreign ministers. Yesterday, I spoke with British Prime Minister Rishi Sunak. Soon, I will also speak with other leaders. I thank our friends for their support in defending Israel. And I say this in support of both. Hold on, what does it say? In both words and actions. They also have all kinds of objections. I appreciate it, but I want to be clear. I want to clarify that we will make our own decisions. The state of Israel will do everything necessary to defend itself. Today, the cabinet will approve a plan to rebuild the settlements of the Gaza Strip. Interesting. We will invest a very large sum of 19 billion shekels and make the settlements of Gaza Strip available to generations. We will invest in housing, infrastructure, education, employment, medicine, and more. Hamas terrorists have asked to surround us. We will surround them, and we will deepen our roots. For the sake of the land of Israel, we will protect our country. Thank you very much. I'll be honest, that sounds not like a declaration of war, but like a we won speech. They're now moving into the Gaza Strip, and they're going to basically erect settlements. Was this the goal all along? And you have to ask yourself, I don't care what side you're on. For me personally, between the whole Israel and Gaza thing, I just want peace. I want people to stop dying. I don't think it's best for American interests to be over there when we have so much at home to worry about. That being said, Netanyahu today unveiled that he's going to construct settlements. America, us, the United States, has also said that we want to construct settlements. So you start to ask yourself, was this the plan all along? And I've got a friend, let's just say really high up in the military, that told me that they were already in Israel before Palestine attacked, before Gaza or Hamas had attacked on October 7th. And he said it's all smoke and mirrors. In the broader sense, that's what he said. I don't want to put words in his mouth. But that being said, you have to ask yourself, was this plan all along? I think it was. Who knows if October 7th was staged or not? There were a lot of people coming out saying it was. Saying it was a move by Hamas to basically get a retaliation out of Israel. So let's just say that we had intel that they were going to do it. We let it happen so Israel can go to war over the Gaza Strip. And while they're saying they're destroying Hamas and killing lots of innocent people, now, listen, I don't care what your feelings are behind that. I know Hamas hides within those territories, in hospitals, in schools, in places that are civilians, and the civilians stay there. I don't know if they're being held by Hamas, but Hamas is the Palestinian government. So they go after Hamas, and now they have reason to. Who knows the truth to it all? But they go after Hamas, destroy them, and they're at the point where they're going to actually start building settlements in Gaza. That sounds like a win. That sounds like hey, war's over, guys. Time to move in and take your land. This seems like a territorial gain. They're saying that Hamas is still there and that Hamas is asking to be surrounded, and Netanyahu says we will surround them. Oh, I'm not sure what to think about it all, guys, but it sounds like Israel won. Now, we have the other side of this where Yemen bombed Israel over last weekend, and Israel's basically choosing to say they're going to respond without the help. And here's the other thing is, in this Gaza investment, you have $5 billion of US dollars. I don't think the war's over, but I think territory is being gained. And I think the US has interest in that part because, let's see, US build port in Gaza. The idea was that they were going to build this port in Gaza, so it'd be easier to get aid to Gaza. Here we go. Okay. This is from Al Jazeera. Why is the U.S. setting up temporary port off Gaza for aid deliveries? The pier, which could take 60 days to build, might not be an effective solution to the urgent aid crisis in Gaza. Well, guys, then it's a two-front war. Let's say, for example, the U.S. builds that port. Well, now everybody's surrounded in Gaza. I know we're sitting here offering aid to them, but I think that's just to look like the good guy. I think in general, Israel was going to take Gaza with the help of the U.S., and now we have a port where we can set up shop and get aid to all the people that we can while Israel finishes the job. Then Israel takes the land and creates settlements, and it's theirs. Yep, it's just theirs. So is this the U.S. and Israel going to war with the Middle East after these attacks in Yemen? Now, the U.S. has said, attacks from Yemen, the U.S. has said that they're going to stay out of it. They're not going to contribute to Israel's return fire. Israel has said they are going to return fire. But it begs the questions, how much U.S. involvement really is there? Well, if they've got a port that's going on one side of Gaza and Israel's going to start building settlements, I would say we're pretty deep in. We're already giving them money, but we're pretty deep in. So that's happening, guys. I hope that you're excited. I don't know what this means for you, if you have people in the area or whatever, or if the whole Middle East is going to go to war. I don't know where it goes from here, but that is what's going on. That's the breaking news. You got it here first. I did want to give Turkey as an official statement. This was just after Netanyahu released this. So the Turkish FM, whatever that means, frequent flyer, fucker of mothers, I don't know. We stress that the Israeli crimes in Gaza carry the risk of turning into a regional conflict. Netanyahu is trying to drag the region into war in order to remain in power. Those who provide unconditional support to Netanyahu should reconsider their position. Very interesting. That's kind of what I'm getting at. So sure, Netanyahu has won the Gaza Strip, but now is he trying to get in a regional conflict with Yemen and Turkey? This would be a bigger issue. This is hence World War III. I mean, a world war is just, several nations around the world at war. We're already having that. But could we have said that the whole time when we had this war in the Middle East and wars in South America? You can constantly say that our entire world's been at war. That being said, I don't think that we have too much to worry about us. We've got the best regional standpoint from just about anywhere. We're a bi-coastal country. Going to be tough to invade us, but with the ideas of nuclear bombs, maybe we have a little bit to worry about. I don't think we're in any imminent danger. But that being said, is the whole Middle East going to war right now? Turkey giving a warning that, and basically confirming that Israelis' crimes in Gaza, calling them crimes, that begs another question. Is war in general just a crime? You're killing people, innocent people. Of course, war crimes, but all's fair in war, right? That's the thing is, like, the big debate is whether October 7th, whether Hamas had the right to attack or not. Because people from Palestine and people that support Palestine will say, like, oh, they had a right to kill innocent people. I disagree. And then if you're going to say they had a right to kill innocent people, then Israel has a right to respond. So my whole thing with the Middle East is that the Middle East has been at war for thousands of years. Long before I was born, and they'll be at war long after I'm dead. I don't think the U.S. should be concerning our interests there. But that's the problem with the military-industrial complex. We just keep a one-a going. Keep a one-a chugging down the line. It's really frustrating that we're starting these wars. When Donald Trump was in office, we had peace, guys. We had peace. Can't ask for anything more than that. Maybe that's why they don't want him back in office. Huh? I think that's a big reason. I saw a tweet earlier. I'm not going to try to find it, but basically it's Putin doesn't like Netanyahu. China doesn't like Netanyahu. Donald Trump doesn't like Netanyahu. And I don't know the truth behind Donald Trump not liking Netanyahu, but what I do know is that they signed those peace deals when Donald Trump was in office. And then Netanyahu talked shit after Biden won. So, not a big fan. Not a big fan. I hope you guys are ready, though. Hope you guys are ready. I'm not sure what this means on the national stage for us, but Russia's backing Iran. If Israel returns fire and the U.S. provides the aid or weapons, Russia says that they will back Iran.